You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, I got a couple of stories to share with you guys this morning. One of them, well, actually both of them, you're probably going to enjoy a great deal, but especially when we get over to Roger Goodell, you will probably crack a smile. Who knows what's really going to happen there? But it seems like maybe his time is in jeopardy as the NFL commissioner. As always, like, comment, subscribe, subscribe to the podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. All the audio from all of our videos is available wherever. Whoa! J.R. Ewing just hit my laptop. I'm not going to restart the video. Real and very quickly, make sure, I wanted to let you know this, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Central Time is the political live stream on Rumble, Black and White News. Go over there, subscribe. 10 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Thursday. We are live. We go for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. Uncensored, whatever. Come over, check it out. So, wow, we already know that the racism narrative is on life support. And we know the wokes, they try their best to manufacture as much racism as possible when it gets in short supply. Now, one of the lies that we've had to listen to all these years is how black quarterbacks are, of course, they're absolutely being devalued because people believe that somehow, some way, NFL teams won't draft a black quarterback? ? Deshaun Watson? Deshaun Watson got a $230 million fully guaranteed contract while under fire for 30 civil lawsuits involving handsy massages. But yet, the NFL is racist? Again, ? So, and a lot of people, I did a video on this on Black and White Sports too, regarding the fact that people were taking a victory lap online because Will Levis dropped out of the first round. I'm not sure how anybody takes comfort in something like that, but they do. Well, something happened on Thursday night. How about the demise? How about the nail in the coffin to the false bullshit narrative of the NFL being racist towards black quarterbacks? Because you see, 3 black quarterbacks got drafted in the first round, including the number 1 overall pick and also Anthony Richardson, just to keep it real, got overdrafted, but still somehow was drafted number 4 overall. Wow. A guy that played 13 games and had a 53% completion percentage got drafted. Guess what? He's black. That's right. That narrative has been completely laid to rest. It's in the dust. But somehow, some way, I'm sure the media will bring it back from the dead like Jason Voorhees. This is Breitbart, and then we've got Roger Goodell. Over the years, we've been told by our virtue-signaling elites in the mainstream sports media that the NFL has a racial bias against black quarterbacks. How many black quarterbacks are in the league again? Just wondering. A lot, by the way. Well, that narrative had a very tough day on Thursday, mere hours before Commissioner Roger Goodell initiated the start of the 2023 NFL Draft. NFL media's Ian Rappaport reported that the Baltimore Ravens had made their MVP quarterback Lamar Jackson, who is black, the highest paid player in the NFL. That alone would have been a devastating blow to the narrative that the NFL hates black quarterbacks. But it gets worse. Worse for the liberal sports media. Better for us. You're right, Breitbart. Better for us. The Carolina Panthers drafted Alabama quarterback Bryce Young, who is black, with the first overall pick. There he is right there with Goodell. Then with the second pick, The Houston Texans also drafted a black quarterback, Ohio State's C.J. Stroud. And 2 picks later, the Colts shocked much of the football-watching world when they selected Florida's Anthony Richardson, who is, wait for it, also a black man. The Colts pick was especially telling given that many prognosticators thought the Colts would select Kentucky's Will Levis, who is white, with that pick. They did not. And of course, lest we forget, all of this follows last year's Super Bowl where 2 black quarterbacks faced off for the first time. Jalen Hurts is a certified badass. I'm just here to tell you. So what will come of this? Will ESPN announce that they have turned the corner? Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting. Stephen A. Smith, are you going to finally come out and acknowledge we can put that BS to rest, that it's over, that it's in the dust? Oh, yeah, let's have the funeral for what was the BS narrative to begin with, that the league didn't want black quarterbacks or had devalued the black quarterback. Ridiculous. How about just quarterback? Will they celebrate the NFL entering the post-racial era of black QB evaluation and success? It doesn't seem so. At a quick glance, ESPN, CBS Sports, and NBC Sports homepages reveals no articles even mentioning a great night for black quarterbacks, much less celebrating that success. Why? Because when perpetual and perpetuating racism is your business, yesterday was not a success. You took a big L. Success is the opposite of what they claim to support. The media claims they want black quarterbacks to be paid more, drafted higher, and reach new heights of success. Instead, as evidenced by the deafening silence about what happened yesterday to Lamar Jackson, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson, we see that they would much rather have the issue of supposed racism against black quarterbacks than have proof of the absence of racism against black quarterbacks. That's a wrap. Okay, I hope we can finally put that to bed. But somehow, some way, you know that won't happen. I mean, we're just waiting. We're waiting. Where are you, Jamel Hill? There's got to be a reason the NFL's racist today, right? I mean, they open the ceremony with the black national anthem, which is not a national anthem. We've got one of those already. All right. The NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell, spoke about, and guys, you're reading this, his uncertain future. That's right. Many of you, I know, will be fired up for this, including myself, because the moment Roger Goodell did not make sure that Deshaun Watson was going to ride the pine for a full season, boy, I was officially out. Officially out. How about Bengals fans losing the ability to possibly get a home playoff game because of Damar Hamlin? Yeah, it's getting to the point where many of us, it's hard to remember the NFL before Roger Goodell was commissioner. He's been in the position since 2006, and since then, the league has seen massive changes. First and foremost, the teams in the NFL are worth a lot more than they were when Roger took over the NFL. According to Forbes, the average team was worth about $898 million in 2006. In 2022, that number goes up to over $4.4 billion. So his bosses, the 32 owners, obviously love the guy. After all, he made them incredibly rich. Now, hold on. Flag on the play. Did he, or did the advent of monstrous television contracts really and truly lead to the exploding value of NFL teams? I mean, could not any puppet master have concocted that relationship with ESPN and all these different entities to have gotten all this television money? It seems to me like anybody could have done that job. So I'm not taking a victory lap on that. Roger Goodell, you're not getting credit for that. Owning an NFL team has significantly outperformed the Dow Jones in that time span, and that's impressive considering DJIA has tripled in that time frame. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Now, some other significant changes that have come into the league. The NFL now plays overseas in places like England and Germany, as well as across the border in Mexico. Watch out for that cartel. This has led to the NFL to be a much more popular sport internationally, something that Roger Goodell wanted to make a focal point when he became commissioner. The player safety rules, like the concussion protocol and restrictions of certain kinds of contact deemed dangerous to long-term player health, have come into the league. For all this hard work, he's paid quite the salary, reportedly over $60 million. But Roger Goodell's contract is up in March 2024. The common wisdom is that he will sign another contract, but that may not be the case. Quote, "The good news is I love the job and I love what I'm doing," Goodell said via Sports Business Daily. "We have talked about an extension and we'll work towards that. If that's possible, then great. If not, I've been really fortunate to be in this job. I loved every minute of it. I would love every day that I'm in it, but I don't really think about the tenure. I think about the progress and the important challenges we have ahead." Now, this article goes on to say, whoa, that is certainly not a sure thing in terms of getting a deal done. It's hard to imagine that the owners don't want Roger Goodell back as commissioner. Whatever the holdup could be is anybody's guess. My guess would be money, but let's not act like the NFL owners just love Roger Goodell to death. In fact, most of us know Jerry Jones is not a fan of Roger Goodell at all. Anybody remember Ezekiel Elliott and everything going on there? Or how about Robert Kraft and the effery that went on around all the crap involving the Patriots? Remember those T-shirts by Barstool Sports with Roger Goodell wearing a clown nose? Lord knows we put clown hair on him many times. He may see clown hair in the thumbnail for this very video right here. Interesting that there's even a debate behind the scenes that Roger Goodell's his days might be numbered. I remember a day when there wasn't social justice being rammed down your throats in every sport, particularly the NFL. Again, any puppet master could have negotiated those television deals because the NFL was a rising brand. Anybody could have done those negotiations. Jerry Jones, as the owner of the most popular sports entity out there, the Dallas Cowboys, could have done that deal. Do we really believe Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones couldn't have negotiated a television contract? I seem to remember the Cowboys negotiating in all kinds of new things when Jerry took over. I'm just using that as an example, but you get the point. They just need a new face to run up there to get booed and give out NFL draft picks. I can tell you this, fans can't stand Goodell, and I don't blame them. You know, peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.